What is up, ladies and gentlemen? I am here at Universal Studios for another Halloween Horror Nights construction update. So why don't you join me on this extraordinary adventure?
TLEV Media, bringing the magic of the theme parks to your home.
From vlogs to interviews, TLEV Media is entertainment for all.
Well, what is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another TLEV Media video. Yes, it has been a while, but guys, I am back here in the parks for a construction update. We did do one last week. We did do a YouTube live construction update, but this one will be a little shorter for you guys to check out everything that's happening for Halloween Horror Nights, and of course for the new roller coaster that's going to be coming. We're also going to be talking about what is speculated to have a show this year right over there, but we'll go do that in a little bit. First want to get walking to see if there's any changes in the park. They are starting to dress for Halloween Horror Nights, so that is really awesome to see signs for. So that's going to be cool. If we see any props going up, of course, we don't see any of the right now we don't see any of the flame towers yet. Those haven't gone up yet, but I would think in a week or two time there should be some stuff going up. But we're gonna want to actually head over towards Parisian Square and the plaza to see if anything's changing over there. So starting in the plaza, we still have a lot of Universal Studios Fast and Furious stuff set up. And I'm wondering if this is going to be taken out, because this area is going to be used as like a Dias de los Muertos festival area where there's going to be food and drinks and all that kind of stuff right in front of Monstros, the Monsters of Latin America house over there. So I'm assuming this is all going to be taken out, but maybe they're going to leave it. I mean, it is a big setup. There's a lot of cars, and if they haven't started moving it yet, is interesting. So we'll see if this will still be here during the event. I mean, what do you guys think? You think they're gonna put it away, or are they gonna leave it here? Let me know. And one of the most beautiful facades I've seen in most recent years is for the Monsters of Latin America house, the original maze that we have in this park and only at this park. Look how beautiful this is. So you guys can see there's probably some Easter eggs in all of these little boxes. I know when you enter this house, you're gonna be greeted by all of these very scary, like folklore monsters of Latin America that were told to children, told to adults in different cultures. And essentially, I mean, a lot of these spirits or a lot of these monsters are do some very, very messed up things. But it's gonna be such a beautiful house. I cannot wait to walk through this. Just the facade. I mean, if the facade is this beautiful, I would assume inside of it is gonna be something else for sure. So this is a mausoleum. This is what you enter beforehand. You have, unfortunately, those who are not with us anymore in the front. We do have that one covered right there, that tombstone cover, so probably the tombstone says something on there that maybe is an Easter egg. But yeah, this is cool. Supposedly, the owl, its head moves. So during the event, you're gonna be seeing the owl's head move. That's gonna be really cool. But yes, here's one of the first houses that are kind of open to the public to be able to see close up. I mean, look at this. I'm just like, here's the gate, and then here's me. So it's wide open to everybody, but yeah, it's beautiful. And now let's walk down Paris Street to see all of the stuff that they're setting up for the new Scare Zone. Yes, we already have it all set up, as you guys can see. This is where we're going to be seeing some footage of the mummies Scare Zone over here. Now, if you guys remember, if you can recall what they said at the panel, this is going to be based off of a mummy movie series that did really well in the early like 30s, and then they kept making more and more and more, and then it got worse and not that many people watching it. So now they're gonna bring these characters to life, and that is gonna be so awesome to see. Here's all the different movies and all that stuff. Oh, and this is so beautiful. All the art is beautiful. I mean, look at that. But yeah, this is gonna be the scare zone after you get out of Monstros, the Monsters of Latin America house. This is where you'll be walking through. And again, they just kill it with the artwork. I can't just emphasize just how beautiful this looks. And if you guys have the time during the event to just enjoy the scare zone and look at all of the decorations, you gotta do that. Because I mean, look at this, they're all different billboards for all different kinds of movies. Look at this is beautiful. Wow, and this is all made by one artist, so this is really cool to see. Coming soon only in theaters, so that is really, really cool. But yeah, so there is all of this in the scare zones, and here's some screens that you'll see. They'll be playing probably like trailers of sort, like an old 30s trailers about the movies, if I should say. But yeah, look at this. So you're gonna be able to see all these characters in the scare zone. They're gonna be coming at you, and yeah. So if you've never been to Halloween Horror Nights, this is usually where there is a scare zone. I mean, we've had some really killer scare zones here before. We had like a Christmas one here a long time ago, but you come out of this area and then you walk through the scare zone. But make sure you're not just walking this way. You need to also walk this way because there's some more setups over here. Okay, so you gotta appreciate everything that they have set up for the fans. I mean, just look at that. Wow. I mean, that's just beautiful. Oh my gosh, it's going all the way around the corner. I don't remember. Oh no, I think it did do this. The last year for the last scare zone, I think they did do this. And last year's scare zone was kind of like a nod to what we were going to have, because it was all monsters or folktale monsters of Latin America in the scare zone after La Llorona, and that's kind of what we're having this year. So this is really, really cool. I mean, you guys can pause it and try to enjoy each of these, but yeah, look how beautiful. And we're also gonna stop by to check on the construction for the new Fast and Furious roller coaster that should be coming in 2024. Demolition is complete. No more buildings are sticking out. I mean, we used to see pieces of the special effects stage still up. If you guys haven't checked our Instagram or TikTok, you can see pictures of that on both. And yeah, so now it's all completely on the ground. They haven't gone vertical yet, so we'll have to wait and see when they start doing that. But you know, we got the walls up. I mean, they say 2024, and Universal is known for getting things done. Since they're not the only theme park that is doing construction right now, and it kinda is a competition in the theme park world of who can get rides open quicker, because I mean, once you get a new ride open, it means more money. So this, I mean, they say 2024. I would assume early 2024 we will have a coaster. How do you guys feel about it being Fast and Furious then? Because we do have this Fast and Furious supercharge on the tram, you know, and then we have like the little setups in the front of Fast and Furious. I mean, are you guys just, is there too much Fast and Furious? Do they need to take out that part of the tram? Like, how do you guys feel about the Fast and Furious coming as a roller coaster? I think it'll be cool. If it's kind of like West Coast Racers at Six Flags Magic Mountain, I think this will be really, really cool. Alrighty, and now we have stopped over by the viewing point for the Mummy Queue, and for this year's The Last of Us houses. As I zoom in, you guys can see that the wall on the left side has a door. Now, I think this is kind of like answering my speculated questions of, is there going to be scare actors in the front, or if there's going to be a character at the front? And seeing that there's a door right there, I'm pretty sure there's going to be a character right there who's going to be either, it could be either a clicker. That would be kind of crazy if it was a clicker. It could be someone who's in front of the QZ, and if you guys don't know what the QZ is, it's like a, it's like the outpost for those who are still not infected in the game and in the show. and it's like a military base, and they keep everyone who is not infected in that area. So maybe someone's gonna be testing us in the front. Maybe we're gonna be seeing one of the characters like Ellie or Joel in the front. But yeah, the door is open, which I assume means there will be a character in the front. Guys, are you excited for The Last of Us house? Remember, it's based off of the video game. So if you've played the video game, you're gonna be very excited to see things that are from the game come to real life, essentially. You can see we start in Pittsburgh. That's what the sign says, that we start in Pittsburgh. And then we go from there. But I mean, guys, this is really awesome. It's a pretty huge facade. It's an open space facade for sure. And you can see it's kind of the same length as usual for a Mummy Q house. So that is really cool to see. We also have back there the now confirmed Holidays in Hell. We'll get on the studio tour to see it much better. But over there is Holidays in Hell. The tent looks a bit dusty or sun bleached. I'm pretty sure it's just dusty. And then also in this sound stage right here, that's where we're gonna have The Exorcist, or it's on the other side. I can't remember. It's in soundstage 15. And I think this is soundstage 15, or soundstage 15 is right there next to Holidays in Hell. It's one of those two spots. But in there, we're gonna have Exorcist Believer as one of the houses, and that's gonna be cool. We cannot see that facade until we are there. I would assume the facade's gonna be the house that we've been seeing on all the merch. And then right behind Transformers, Stranger Things Season 4. That is going to be cool. I think it's going to be a lot better than what we had previously for Stranger Things. We have a bigger budget this year. The weekend really helped with that budget for sure. I think it's going to be incredible. In this area, guys, what is your most anticipated in this area over here? Got The Exorcist Believer, Holidays in Hell, The Last of Us, and then of course, oh gosh. And then we have Stranger Things Season 4. So what is it for you guys? Let me know in the comment section down below. So I'm going to take us now to the lower lot, so we can kind of talk about what's going to be down there and what I'm kind of speculating that's going to end up happening. It's very much Stranger Things based down there, so we're going to head down and let's talk about maybe a return of the 80s night. Yes, you heard me correct. I believe that we are going to be seeing a return of 80 nights because of Stranger Things Season 4. Now this lower lot part is going to be very much 80s themed. We're going to have an 80s bar over there called the Stellar Bar. And there's going to be drinks based off the Stranger Things in that area. Then if we walk a little bit more down that way, if you guys know where the Dryer's ice cream stand is, that is going to be actually Scoops Ahoy for some ice cream yumminess. And then we're going to have a little setup over here in this plaza over there. Usually we have a lot of foods, and that's where it's going to be Surfer Boys Pizza. So all of this is very much 80s, and of course right behind Transformers, we're going to have Stranger Things, the house. So this whole area is going to be very much 80s, very much Stranger Things. So I have a feeling when we walk down here, we're going to hear just the 80s music throughout the entire area, throughout the entire lower lot. And I have a feeling that we're going to see 80s Night again. You know, 80s Night was a big hit back in 2019 when they brought it to the park. It was either 2019 or 2018. You guys let me know in the comment section down below. But since we do have Wednesdays this year for the event, maybe we'll be seeing Wednesdays as the 80s Night, or maybe Thursdays again will be 80s Night. But yes, I have a feeling, I'm speculating that we will be getting 80s Night. And if so, that'll be a huge hit again. I remember when they would have the specialty churros, and those were so good. And maybe they'll do something like that again. So what do you guys think? Do you think we'll get 80s Night again? Let me know in the comment section down below. All right, guys, studio tour time. It says 30 minutes. I've never actually waited like the full wait time that it shows, but I'm ready to go see some more Terror Tram work. Sorry, I can't. I'm struggling to find words right now because it's so hot out here. But yes, let's go see what they got up for the Terror Tram. If they started putting any more design on it, I know Last time when we were out here, they just have some of the wood up. But let's see if they're starting to put some paint on it, you know? All right, let's go. Alrighty, guys, it's time to see Holidays in Hell facade.
His life changes forever. What about you? Well, the Bel Air Academy gym set is here too.
Whoa, nothing done for the facade?
Yeah.
Not yet. Interesting.
Feel my toes. No, but seriously,
Wow.
is the talented
Well, we'll have to wait and see if they're going to add more things or not.
Series 7. So in a way,
seems like
Bumblebee's
not
become
much
part of
has
Dominic
changed.
Toretto's
We haven't
crew,
started
part of the
painting
family.
yet.
Family's very
Still the
important in the
same old,
Fast Seven
same
Furious
old.
film.
So
They
we'll
take
see
good care of each
around.
other. Another family takes care of each other on the right, around the corner. Two of the most iconic sets ever created, the Bates Motel and Norman Bates' house. The Alfred
So let's
Hitchcock
see if
Psycho.
anything's changed by the Bates
Now
Motel.
look who's standing at the top of the stairs above the
Oh, they've
motel.
added
That's
lighting.
Norman Bates.
So that's good.
We're going to
There's been
take you by
lighting
Norman's
that's
house,
been
coming up at
added.
the top of the hill on
Speakers
the
have been
left side.
added. Oh, there's
This
a little
area is
podium
also
over
in
there. Interesting.
pre-production for our upcoming
So, yeah.
Halloween Horror Nights event, scheduled to kick off.
Uh-oh, Norman's going to attack us. Oh, we're speeding through, so you can see there's a little bit of construction, a little bit. Same old, no decorations just yet. I'm interested to see what they have it down on this location over here, down here. You can see that they're working on some of the pieces over
That
here.
when they filmed, no, they filmed
Interesting.
up north.
So yeah, they still got a lot to do here. See, there's the walls that are going to be going up. So those are out. That looks good. We're going to be putting it up. So we just finished up getting off of Fast and Furious Supercharged, which is still a fan favorite as I hear everyone in the cart going crazy. But now it's time to head over to see more construction. Now we won't be able to see Chucky that great, the Chucky house, because it's very much covered up, but we're gonna try our best to get Universal Monsters Unmasked facade, because there's the Chucky house right there.
Your performance as the witness was outstanding.
See much, but I've seen pictures online. If you want to see great pictures, and if you have Twitter, go check out Entertainment Connection. He's taking some really awesome pictures of the facade. It looks like there's a bunch of Chucky boxes that are gonna be in the front with Chucky dolls. That is a pretty cool facade. But now let's try and see the Universal Monsters Unmasked facade, okay? So get ready, get your eyes peeled. I will screenshot it for you guys. I'll pause it on there once we get a good shot of it, okay? You ready?
Make sure you
All right.
download it.
Lock in,
Universal
everyone.
Studios Hollywood app, so you can confirm the park closes at 10 p.m. Check on showtimes for Waterworld.
Ready?
Check on the wait
Ready?
times to all the
Ready?
rides in the attraction,
Around the corner, around
and
the corner.
get
Ready?
details
Ready?
for visiting Super Nintendo World. If you have an interest in any of the movies and TV shows I mentioned on the tour, visit the website www.
Alright, hope you guys saw it. I'll pause it on the screen for you guys to look even more. Looks like the newspapers there, the Catacombs newspapers, so facade's looking good. I would assume those facades are done. Yeah, that's really awesome. Alright, and as I make my way towards the exit, I did want to talk about quickly the show for this year, or should I say the speculated show for this year. Now we know that the special effects soundstage is no more, completely demolished, but what is not demolished and is still here, and Animal Actors is gone too, but what is not demolished and is still here is Waterworld. Now, why I think there's going to be a show here at Waterworld is, well, we have no house construction going on over here for Waterworld. So what does that mean? Does that mean that there's a show here? I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if there is a show here. They could do something kind of like Slaughter World, where it's essentially Waterworld but a little more graphic. They have done something like that before, where a lot of the punches and a lot of the, you know, the kills and all that kind of stuff are more gory. There's like, they're all carrying these like little pouches of fake blood. And usually, you know, they get hit, boom, the blood goes flying and stuff like that. And people call it Slaughter World. So could that be what's going to be here this year? I wouldn't be surprised if that is the case. It would be really awesome. People love Waterworld by itself, so if it gets a little more explicit, I think people would enjoy that. Maybe there's even some more explicit language. Who knows? but Slaughter World, could that be coming this year? I wouldn't be surprised if there's going to be a show in here. There could also be just some kind of water show, you know. I don't think it'll be I don't think it'll be like in Orlando where they have the full-on the full-on water show where there's the fountains and there's screens, projections on the fountains and on the water. I don't think it'd be like that. So that's why I'm starting to speculate more and more that it's going to be Slaughter World, or I'm pretty sure that's what it used to be called. Let me know in the comment section down below. But yeah, so what do you guys think? I mean, we don't have animals actors we don't have the animal actor stage anymore. And we don't have the special effects sound stage anymore. So, or we're gonna have Jabberwockies on water. I mean, we could totally have that, right? And because there's nobody here right now, I am going to end the video here. Guys, this is the first update in a very long time, and it was just really great to do. We've been super busy this year. I've been in school. Thomas just took the bar, and now he's got a full-time job. Josue's working in the studio, so he doesn't really have much time right now. He is part of the strike right now, so you know, we're in full support with him. But that is going to be it for today's video. Stay tuned, because we're going to try to be doing a weekly update, or I will be trying to do a weekly update, because we're going to be seeing a lot of changes. Like already we saw the Scare Zone setup, and we still have announcements. We still have the Scare Zone announcements. We still have the show announcement if there is going to be one. So stay tuned. With all that being said, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, hit that notification bell. We do all theme parks and horror content, and we just enjoy all theme parks and all horror events. So if you enjoy that stuff too, make sure to subscribe. We have social media, and we're posting so much on social media, on Instagram, on TikTok, on Twitter. Go follow us all over there at TLEV Media. With that being said, my name is Mystery, and thank you for tuning in, and I hope you join us on our next extraordinary adventure.